Good morning, good morning, good morning. Going live a little bit earlier today simply because I wanted to show you an opportunity to take a look at how you enter a buy limit order into your software if you're enrolled into the Academy. Again, this is another cool idea, cool trade signal that you can take and enter in. You know, I talk a lot about the NAS 100 and US 30 in gold. Well, this is traditional, good old-fashioned Forex pair called GJ, which is the pound and Japanese yen. We've got a buy limit order set up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in terms of entering it into the software. I'm going to show you what it looks like on a chart. Again, I don't typically take buy limit orders. I'd rather do a buy stop or sell stop. Again, that's just me. You can take a look at it however you want to, but when these bad boys hit, it's pretty nice. Basically, it's a pair move. I'm going to show you on a chart, so I don't want to explain. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight, social media marketing strategist and coach and trader. I love helping people make money, so check this out. So let's jump over here. I'm going to show you my software that I use. Now, again, just a point of clarity, right? A point of clarity. Each broker that you open up an account with when you're trading is going to have trading software they use, right? So some use MetaTrader, some use TradeLocker, some use DXTrade, and there's some other softwares out there. Some use a TradingView interaction thing that works with them. So just because I'm using this trading software doesn't mean you can go open up a broker and use that software with them. That broker has to be connected to that software. So I want to clarify that, right? Not every broker uses every software, and you can't just go out and get software and attach it to whatever broker you want. So anyway, let's jump in here and show you what this looks like. All right. So first we're going to start at looking at this buy limit order that came in here. It actually came in at 9:11 a.m. It hasn't hit yet, so this is a good opportunity to show you how this works. This is the software here that I have set up. I've got it set up on a demo account. Let me turn off one-click trading there. So I've got this set up so that I can come in here and I'm going to enter this buy limit. So first of all, I've got to make sure I've got my pair added in here. If you decide you want to enroll into the Academy, no problem at all. We'll teach you how to use all the software. That's the easy part, right? We'll teach you how to use all the software, enter all this stuff. Don't have to worry about it. I've got it set at a 0.2 lot size simply because of my account balance up here for my demo account. So I'm going to come in here. This is a GJ. This is the pound versus Japanese yen, and this is a buy limit. So first of all, I'm going to click on the buy button right up here, and inside the software, right inside the software, you see where it says market. If I leave it on market, that's a market execution. I'm always going to enter in a stop loss and a take profit, but I want to change this to limit, right? I'm going to change this to limit right now, and I'm going to enter in these numbers. Very, very easy. My stop loss is 191.604, right? 191.604, 191.604, right? And that tells me if this moves in that direction and I end up losing, I'm losing $7,300 or basically 1.77% of my account. And my take profit here is 192,908. 192, can't get any easier than this, you guys. 192,108. That means I would have a profit of $99.43 if this wins, with a balance increase of my total account balance of 2.4%. This is all set up, right? I've got my limit order. I've got my lots. It's a buy limit, right? And I'm going to show you exactly what that means here. And I'm going to hit send order. Now that's all done, right? Don't have to do anything else, right? I can literally sit down and walk away. Let me go over here and grab the chart so you can take a look at this and see what it looks like. See what it looks like on the chart, right? So what this means is this entry, right? What I just showed to you, the 192.108 is the entry point right here. The take profit is up here at 192. Was it 192.9, 192.8 was the take profit area. Again, this is just a chart. This is a visual. Right now, if you're using TradingView and your broker has TradingView interactive, I've never used TradingView to enter trades. This is just a way that I can chart out and get a visual of what this trade looks like. So what does this mean? So as a buy limit order, right? As a buy limit order, it means that price was up here somewhere. This is actually this trade. What did I say this time was? Is 9:11 a.m. this morning. So this buy limit order was entered right about this area here, right? And again, on a buy limit order, nothing is going to happen until price hits this entry area. Now, when price hits this entry area, we're hoping, right, that based on everything, because you've got a sort of a zone right here, a resistance area, support area. It's going to come down here. It's going to bounce off this area here. It's going to turn around and come back up and head through profit. I'm not sure why I've got that line on there. So clear that out. And it's going to move up here. It's going to take its time, and it's going to eventually get up here and take a profit. Now, does that happen every time? And again, we said when we were looking at the software, if it gets there, it hits profit, it's about $99. If it goes in the other direction, you're going to lose about $77. So that's your risk to reward ratio. What do you want to risk in terms of a risk to reward? So if price hits here, it'll open, bounce off of this, turn around, come back out. Now I may go through here and do a little bit of drawdown and mess around down here and come back up, or it could just blow right through here and come right down and hit the stop loss, and you end up in a loss. That is the risk of trading. Not every trade is going to end up in a win. So very, very important when you are thinking about trading is you've got to realize that when you're doing this, right, trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for everyone. Not all trades end up in wins. Do not trade with money you don't want to lose or can't afford to lose, or if you just don't like losing, period. So again, a buy limit order simply means that price is going in the opposite direction. It would bounce off the entry area. It's going to turn and come around. If it doesn't hit here, nothing's going to happen. The order won't execute. This is where you have to sort of pay attention to what's going on. Now, a little bit of what's going on here, and this is pretty neat, is I've got my MACD and I've got my EMA set up here. My MACD is turning down here a little bit. I've got my histogram is darkening up a little bit, which means buyers are probably coming into the market. I'm way below my zero line here. But if I get me a green dot here, and this turns around and my EMA does a cross and starts to come up, this trade might not enter, but it still might head back up in this direction. So when you're doing a buy limit, sometimes when you're trading and you're doing all the best you can to say, oh, it looks like the entry is going to be here, entry might be up here somewhere. It might turn and just go up this way. It could turn and come back down this way. But I'm personally going to set myself some alerts, right? I'm actually going to come up here just a little bit above here. I'm going to put myself an alert on this chart right in this area because I want to see if there's a cross, right? I'm going to put myself an alert right here. So if this does decide to turn here, alert failed, please try again. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that. I have no idea why that alert's not catching in here. All right, let me try it on this side here. Add alert. Crossing. Okay, once per bar. Check chart. Create. Looks like it's stuck. So what I'm looking for is confirmation. I want to have a green dot down here. I want to have my MACD giving me a nice push up, right? I want to make sure I have a cross on my EMA, make sure this is crossed and heading in an upward direction. It may not enter this entry area where we entered our trade. If it doesn't, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to lose money. You're not going to make money. Nothing is going to happen at all. Zero, zip, nada. Now, the other side of that is when you have an open trade sitting like this, right? You have an open trade order sitting in an area like this. When news comes out, there's not any real news today on Tuesday, but there's going to be a lot of news tomorrow. So if this trade just sort of meanders around and does nothing, we got a lot of news coming out tomorrow. You might want to go in and close this trade if it hasn't really taken off in a particular direction yet and hasn't moved in a particular direction. If there's a big market move, you might get a spike that might just spike you out and close you out on a trade, and you end up losing because of that market news. So the moral of the story there is if you have a trade open and it hasn't really activated yet on a buy limit, a buy stop, a sell stop, or buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, or sell stop order, you might want to seriously take a look at closing those trades when it comes to news. We don't know how long it's going to take. That trade might sit there. It might end up going somewhere today. But again, that's just an example of one of the many, many trade ideas that you can get from the experts in our trading academy. Across the board, we have an 80% win rate across all our channels, right? We have an 80% win rate from across as an average between all of our win rates, between our crypto guys just really knock it out of the park. Our stock options crew is just knocking it out of the park. Our Forex crew is knocking it out of the park. Our indices people are knocking it out of the park. And you get a really good education platform as well. So you can earn while you learn. If you can learn how to copy and basically do what I just did, right? Easy peasy, right? And again, it's about risk, reward, and mindset. So if you'd like to learn more about the Academy, feel free to reach out to me at 314-498-7688, and be more than happy to walk you through, show you the dashboard, show you everything you get, and talk about getting you set up. Again, the monthly tuition is absolutely ridiculously crazy affordable to get enrolled into the Academy. And the cool thing about it is if you're brand new, we can show you how to set up a demo account with a broker so you can practice with play money before you actually go live. So then when you get good, you can put in real money in there, and you go just like I showed you. I was showing you this on a demo account. So again, something that you do is you do get a demo account. Open up an account with a broker is free. Downloading software is free. The only thing that you'd have to pay for up front as a beginner is to get enrolled into the Academy. And again, that's ridiculously affordable. If you'd like more details on that, reach out to me, 314-498-7688. Text me first. Tell me who you are. If you just call me, I'm not going to answer the phone. So text me, tell me who you are, and then we'll set up a time to chat. I love you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money. Have a good day. Bye-bye.